The following presentation is going to outline the maintenance protocols of the ATV, tattoo, and pigment removal system. In general, the laser system requires no special maintenance by the user. Maintenance will include routine care of the handpieces, cleaning and disinfecting of the exterior of the system, as well as cleaning and sanitizing the lenses and distance gauges. All other maintenance and service must be performed by a qualified representative. Cleaning the exterior of the laser system. The exterior of the laser system may be cleaned using a soft cloth moistened with a solution of mild soap and water. Harsh detergents should not be used. If it becomes necessary to disinfect the exterior of the laser system, a soft cloth moistened with alcohol may be used. Always handle the touchscreen display panel with care. It is recommended that you periodically clean the glass touchscreen as follows. Use alcohol or a non-abrasive glass cleaner. Avoid using cleaners other than glass cleaners. Apply the cleaner with a soft cloth. Avoid using gritty cloths. And always dampen the cloth and then clean the screen. Let's discuss cleaning the handpieces, distance gauge, and lens. Always put the laser system into standby or off before checking, cleaning, replacing the delivery system, the handpiece, or the distance gauge. Always recalibrate the laser before fixing, cleaning, or replacing the delivery system, handpiece, or distance gauge. Failure to initiate a calibration after cleaning, replacing of these parts may result in delivery of excess laser energy. Handpiece lens and the tips of the laser fiber may be damaged from exposure to dust particles or any other foreign particles that may be deposited on their surfaces. Particles on these surfaces will burn and leave a deposit when exposed to laser energy. This may lead to low fiber or handpiece transmission and or failure of the assembly. In order to reduce the probability of damage, please follow the cleaning guidelines. To disinfect the handpieces, wipe them with a gauze pad moistened with alcohol. Alcohol must be allowed to dry before the laser is pulsed. Care should be taken to avoid contamination of the internal optical surfaces of the handpieces. It is highly unlikely, but if the lens inside the handpiece becomes contaminated, it should be cleaned immediately, or else the laser beam will burn the contamination onto the lens surface. To clean the lens, moisten a cotton applicator with alcohol or acetone. Alcohol is recommended to minimize streaking. Wipe the lens once. Make a single pass in one direction, then lift the applicator off of the lens. Discard the used applicator. If the lens is wiped more than once with the same applicator, the contamination will spread around the other lenses. Repeat using new applicators for each single pass until the contamination has been removed. A handpiece with minor deposits burned onto the lens can be stopped for treatment. The calibration procedure will compensate for the resulting in the handpiece transmission to ensure that the proper energy is delivered. Cleaning the distance gauge. Autoclaving of distance gauges is not recommended. The distance gauge may distort and fit poorly following autoclaving. Before cleaning, remove the O-ring from the distance gauge. By doing so, you can easily remove the window. The window must be cleaned separately from the distance gauge. Wipe the window with a gauze pad, moistened with alcohol, remembering to use powder-free gloves, and make sure at the end of the cleaning process that the lens is clear from any lint or fiber. To clean distance gauges between patients, a gauze pad moistened with alcohol can be used. If disinfection of the distance gauge is needed, you can utilize a bleach solution. When doing so, ensure that the solution consists of 9 parts water and 1 part bleach. Submerge the distance gauge overnight while remembering to remove the O-ring as well as the window. After the gauge has been disinfected and the removal of the solution residue is complete, make certain that the O-ring and window are placed back inside of the distance gauge before firing the laser. Both types of distance gauges are cleaned and disinfected using the same protocol. Maintaining the fiber optic delivery system. Always put the laser system into standby or off before checking, cleaning, and/or replacing of the delivery system or the handpiece, as well as the distance gauge. The Alex Trivantage laser delivery system utilizes fiber optics that can be damaged if subjected to excessive bending. To avoid damage to the optical fiber, limit bends to a radius of 5 inches, 13 centimeters, or greater. Always cap the proximal connector of the fiber with the attached rubber cap whenever the fiber is not installed on the laser device. Maintaining the water cooling system. The system is cooled with deionized water. The water level should be checked weekly. You should also check the level if you receive a fault message preceded by a 7, which indicates a fault in the DI system. The water cooling system holds about 3/4 of a gallon of DI water. The water tank is located at the rear of the laser system. To check the water level, turn off the laser and allow it to cool down. Turn the filler cap counterclockwise to remove. Inspect the water level by looking into the reservoir filler bottleneck. Fill with DI water until the water is within 1/2 to 1 inch from the top of the reservoir. Replace the filler cap and tighten. After the reservoir is completely refilled, restart the laser system and allow the system to warm up. These are the main steps in the maintenance protocol. By following these steps, it will ensure the long-term use as well as providing safe and effective treatments. To review the topics discussed in this presentation or for more information, please refer to Chapter 4 of the operator manual that is provided with the device or can be downloaded from the 360 portal.